The new 2026 Lada Niva Legend 4x4 arrives as a bold reminder that true off-road icons do not need to chase trends to stay relevant. This vehicle carries decades of heritage, yet it steps into the modern era with carefully chosen updates that respect its original purpose. The Niva has always been about simplicity, durability, and unstoppable traction, and the 2026 version keeps that spirit alive while adding the comfort, safety, and technology expected by today's drivers. It is still compact, still boxy, still unapologetically utilitarian, but it feels more refined and better prepared for everyday use without losing its trail-rated attitude. From the outside, the design remains instantly recognizable. The short overhangs, upright stance, and squared-off body panels are all still here, and that is exactly what fans want. The 2026 model introduces subtle changes like updated LED lighting elements, a revised grille, tougher-looking bumpers, and fresh wheel designs that give the Niva a more contemporary face without turning it into something it is not. The paint options are more modern and include both classic solid colors and a few new metallic finishes, while protective cladding and skid plates underline its off-road intentions. It is not trying to look luxurious or sporty, it is trying to look ready, and it succeeds. Under the hood, the new 2026 Lada Niva Legend 4x4 continues to focus on reliability and ease of maintenance. The engine lineup is expected to be refined for better efficiency and cleaner emissions while keeping the robust character that owners trust. Power delivery is tuned for low and mid-range torque, which is exactly what you want when crawling over rocks, climbing steep trails, or pulling through mud and snow. The manual transmission remains a key part of the experience, offering precise control and a direct mechanical feel, while the upgraded transfer case and permanent four-wheel drive system ensure that traction is always available when conditions get tough. The four-wheel drive system is one of the Niva's biggest strengths, and in the 2026 version it feels more confident and more user-friendly. The locking differential and low-range gearing allow the vehicle to tackle terrain that would stop many modern crossovers in their tracks. The suspension setup is tuned to balance comfort and capability, with enough articulation to keep the wheels planted off-road while still providing a stable and predictable ride on paved roads. Ground clearance remains generous for a vehicle of this size, and the compact dimensions make it surprisingly agile in tight forest trails, narrow mountain paths, and crowded city streets alike. Step inside, and you immediately notice that the cabin has taken a big step forward in terms of quality and usability. The basic layout is still simple and functional, but materials feel more durable and better assembled. The seats are redesigned for improved comfort and support, especially on long drives or bumpy terrain, and the driving position is easier to adjust for different body types. The dashboard now features a more modern instrument cluster with a clear digital display paired with traditional analog elements, keeping the classic feel while adding useful information at a glance. The infotainment system in the 2026 Niva Legend 4x4 is another area where meaningful progress has been made. A central touchscreen offers smartphone connectivity, navigation, and basic vehicle settings, all wrapped in a straightforward interface that does not distract from driving. Physical buttons and knobs are still present for key functions, which is a smart choice for off-road use where touchscreens can be less practical. USB ports, Bluetooth, and improved audio quality make the cabin a more pleasant place to spend time, whether you are commuting, road tripping, or heading deep into the wilderness. Safety has also received important attention. While the Niva has always been more about toughness than technology, the 2026 model introduces modern safety features that make it more competitive and reassuring. Improved structural rigidity, additional airbags, stability control, and traction control systems work together to provide better protection and more predictable handling in challenging conditions. Driver assistance features are kept simple and practical, focusing on things that genuinely help in real-world driving rather than overwhelming the driver with unnecessary complexity. One of the most impressive aspects of the new 2026 Lada Niva Legend 4x4 is how it manages to stay true to its roots while still feeling relevant today. It does not try to compete with luxury SUVs or high-tech crossovers, and that is actually its greatest strength. Instead, it offers something increasingly rare in the modern market, a compact, affordable, genuinely capable off-road vehicle that is easy to understand, easy to maintain, and fun to drive in a very honest way. You feel connected to the road and the terrain, and every control input has a direct mechanical response that many modern vehicles have lost. In terms of practicality, the Niva continues to surprise. The boxy shape makes good use of interior space, and while it is not huge, it is more than enough for everyday needs and weekend adventures. The rear seats can be folded to create a larger cargo area, making it easy to carry camping gear, tools, or sports equipment. The tailgate is simple and sturdy, and the overall layout favors function over style, which fits perfectly with the vehicle's mission. Fuel efficiency is improved compared to older versions, thanks to engine refinements and better aerodynamics, though no one buys a Niva expecting hybrid-like numbers. What you do get is reasonable running costs, affordable parts, and a vehicle that is known for being easy to fix even in remote areas. This is a big reason why the Niva has such a loyal following around the world, and the 2026 model continues the tradition with smart engineering choices that prioritize longevity over complexity. On the road, the Niva Legend 4x4 feels more stable and quieter than before, though it still reminds you that it is built with off-road priorities in mind. Steering is improved for better precision, braking performance is more confident, and overall ride comfort is more controlled, especially at highway speeds. It is not trying to be a luxury cruiser, but it is now much more comfortable for daily use than older generations, making it easier to live with as an only vehicle for drivers who need real off-road capability. Off-road is where the Niva truly shines. The combination of lightweight, short wheelbase, permanent four-wheel drive, and strong low-end torque makes it incredibly capable in difficult terrain. Mud, sand, snow, rocks, and steep inclines are handled with confidence, and the simple mechanical setup means there is less to worry about when you are far from civilization. It encourages you to explore, to take the road less traveled, and to trust the machine beneath you. In the end, the new 2026 Lada Niva Legend 4x4 is not about chasing trends or impressing with flashy features. It is about staying true to a proven formula and making smart, thoughtful improvements where they matter most. It offers honest performance, real off-road ability, improved comfort, and modern safety without losing the character that made the Niva a legend in the first place. For drivers who value simplicity, durability, and genuine adventure over luxury and excess, this vehicle remains one of the most appealing and authentic choices on the market today.